They lie by telling the truth. A double talker is someone who knows how to deceive without ever telling a single lie. They manipulate, trick people, and get what they want, all while saying things that are completely true. Let me give you some examples to explain how they do it. This woman makes a fortune selling cakes. Her shop is packed from 5 to 6 p.m. every day. Why? She runs a promo that tricks people by telling the truth. It's a perfect example of how double talkers use honest words to get what they want. They lie using the truth. Once you know how it works, it's easy to spot. But be careful. You might be tempted to try it, and that's still wrong. Here's her story. She first learned how to deceive with the truth in high school. Mom, can I go to Jessica's house to study for our test tomorrow? Of course, honey. Study hard. But instead of studying, they did inappropriate things. She failed the test, yet her parents took her out for ice cream because she had tricked them by telling the truth. Lying by telling the truth means leading someone to the wrong conclusion on purpose, while only saying things that are true. Let's dive into how they do it. Let me tell you about the longest line I've ever seen. On May 28th, Carl's Jr. offered a famous star with cheese for 1 peso, if you bought any combo. Classic example of lying with the truth. The line went around the block. People waited 2 hours thinking they'd get a burger for 1 peso, but they were misled by a true statement. Pause the video and guess the real cost of the burger before I tell you. Salespeople are double talkers all the time. Let's see if you'd fall for this. The other day, my sister showed up with a new iPhone saying she got it at 90% off. She told me the store name, so I went to check it out myself. When I got there, the promotion was actually 30% off, then another 30%, then another 30%. I didn't buy anything. Here's the truth. The iPhone was $1,000. A real 90% discount would make it $100. But with 30% discounts, it dropped to $700, then $490, then $343. Not even close to 90% off. That's the trick. They used real numbers to create a false impression. This cake seller makes 105,000 pesos a month but keeps it secret. When her sister asked, she said, "It's a good business. I make more than 20,000. Her sister gave up on opening a bakery. She was misled by the truth. But when someone says, "I make more than 20,000, you imagine 22, 23, maybe 25,000. Nothing close to the 105,000 she actually earns. She's been doing this since she was a kid. When her parents asked about a test, she covered her face and said, "Marta beat me. She got a 95-inch. They assumed she got a 93. In truth, she'd failed with a 4, but instead of punishment, she got ice cream. Some people lie without lying and feel no guilt. From 5 to 6 p.m., her bakery fills up thanks to a clever trick. She says, "Get a strawberry cake for 1 peso if you buy another cake." It sounds amazing, but it's just a 2-for-1 deal. If she said that directly, no one would come. Now, this book is the one that helped me change my habits and transform